These are one of my go-tos when I don't know what to paint or I'm feeling like I can't paint. They always make me feel better. I taped off my page so I'll have a white border. That always makes it look fancy, every time. Watercolor paints. We're gonna start with the background and it's gonna be ocean-y colors. I use a big brush and just some clean water to start with, and then I add in the color so that it looks all watery and blendy. And then you have to let it dry, and I couldn't wait, so I used my heat tool. I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush because we're doing jellyfish and they're not gonna be super big. You wanna dip right into your paint pan so that your paint is super concentrated. Using that super concentrated paint, you're just gonna do the outline of a jellyfish. Now you're gonna rinse your brush off really well, and using just water, you're gonna spread that paint out. That's gonna make it look transparent. So the outline should still be wet, and when you start adding the water, it's gonna blend into it. I'll show you again. So you do the outline and immediately add the water. For the last one, we're gonna have it coming in upside down. If you need to, you could flip your paper around. You could try to paint it without flipping the paper, but my brain says no. My brain says no, you cannot. I changed my mind. That's not the last one. We have way too much room. We can do more jellyfish. I had 3 because 3 is an odd number, and odd numbers are good when you're making stuff in art, and also just odd numbers are better. So then I had to do 5 because I couldn't have 4. Once these are dry, we can go back and add another line in the back to make it kind of look dimensional. Like you can look up into the jellyfish. So going back to that super concentrated paint, you just add a line, and then you go back to the water and you add the water. Same steps. Now we just go back and add all the tentacles. This feels self-explanatory to me, but it's just squiggly lines. That's it. Then I added some lines to the top part, and then I went in with my white gel pen, which is a Signo gel pen, and I added some white squiggles and some little white highlights along the bottom edge. Oh, and I did bubbles, because I always do bubbles. Whenever there's water, gotta have bubbles. I spent weeks making a sea creatures class, and I am still not sick of making sea creatures. I love painting jellyfish. I hope you do too.